My son went to the seaside with his wife and his mother-in-law, leaving me at the farm to tend the garden. The very next day, he called in panic, "Mom, what's wrong with the cards? We can't withdraw a single cent or pay for anything." My reply was something nobody saw coming. "Oh, you guys are not going to believe what happened. For 73 years, I poured every ounce of myself into my family, carrying them, loving them, giving them everything I had. And how did they repay me? By trying to throw me away like old furniture, by plotting to steal my entire life. I swear, the betrayal cut deeper than any knife. But you know what? They learned a very, very harsh lesson about messing with an old woman who finally had enough. It started like any other morning, but the air felt heavy, ominous. David, my son, stood there with that sickeningly fake smile he'd picked up from his wife, Amber. She was practically preening in a brand new red dress, looking at me like I was just another hired hand, while her mother, Catherine, just scrolled on her expensive phone, pretending I didn't exist. "Mom," David said, his voice just a little too cheerful, "you stay here at the farm. Someone has to look after the garden." Catherine finally mumbled, without even glancing up, "It's only for a week, Mrs. Margaret. You understand. Only for a week." As if planting and watering, nurturing this land for decades, was some kind of child's game. As if my 73 years of dedication here meant absolutely nothing. I watched them pile into the car. Suitcases stuffed with clothes I'd washed and ironed, towels I'd folded, shoes I'd cleaned. They were off to the coast, to blow the money this very land produced, while I stayed here, under the scorching sun, my hands caked in the soil they believed belonged to them. But then, as the dust from their car settled on the road, as an unsettling silence filled this empty house, the kitchen phone shrieked. It sliced through the air like a knife. It was the bank. "Mrs. Margaret," the voice said, "we need to confirm some urgent transactions." My heart didn't just stop from fear, it stopped from a deeper, colder dread. A suspicion that had been festering in my chest like a poisonous weed suddenly exploded into full bloom. "What kind of transactions?" I asked, though I already knew I wouldn't like the answer. "Your son, David, attempted to make a transfer of $50,000 this morning," the voice explained. "And there are also attempts to change the ownership on several accounts. Since you are the primary account holder, we need your authorization, $50,000. That was the money we'd saved from selling the cattle last month. The money meant for fixing the leaking roof, for buying the medicine I needed, for ensuring this farm, our farm, continued to produce." "I don't authorize anything," I said, my voice so flat and hard, I barely recognized it myself. "Block everything. Right now." I hung up, standing there in that kitchen where I'd prepared thousands of meals for a family who saw me as nothing but a nuisance. The yellow walls, which I'd painted myself 10 years ago, now seemed like silent witnesses to all the indignities I'd endured in silence. That night, as I watered the tomatoes and lettuce they'd devour upon their return, my phone buzzed. It was David. "Mom, what happened with the full story on the channel? Link below. Click now and watch what happened next."